Beerzerker. How's it going? I was going to do all these homebrews because I've been drinking this IPL. Cleaning out the cellar, trying to make room for some new beers to brew. I don't know. Maybe that's too boring. So, I don't know. I got to get drunker before I do this. But then I drank all the beer. So now what do? We review Krombacher. Krombacher pills. So hopefully this is good. I think they had the Krombacher Dark. Original import from Germany, 4.8%. Hey, it's right in the fucking ABV of a proper Pilsner. What do you bet it tastes like one? That's what I'm hoping for. I just drank my Session IPL, a couple bottles of it. One refrigerated, one unrefrigerated. I was giving the rundown on those. Session IPL, 3470 Magnum, and Equinox. So in the later editions and probably the dry hop too, update your notes. What year you are? I'm drinking this fucking white ale. I think it's 2 years old and it was like unrefrigerated. I grabbed it out of the thing like a dummy, pour it. Of course it's not very good. Normally pretty good. Maybe a little too old though. A 2-year-old white IPA. But it's turbid and draggy. I don't know. Normally but I'm drinking it room temperature, right? You don't drink IPA at room temperature, do you? Good. Krombacher. Imported original DLM and Genie. 500 milliliter can. Doesn't really say much. 1803, the brewery, I guess, was established. Let's give it a pour. See what we got. I brought the Czech style mug. We are drinking Pilsner. So this should be appropriate, although this isn't like a Czech dark lager. It's a German Pilsner. But so this glassware should technically be appropriate. Okay. Woo! That's very sweet, floral, meadowy, noble hops. This might be pretty good. Pillowy head on this fucking beer. Holy smokes. Yeah. It's like a Pilsner, all right. That's old style Pilsner. Oh, the sweet, like honeysuckle. Like, it smells like a flower garden. Sweet like that. It's like fuck, you go to the flower garden in summer on a nice day and you're sitting in the patio chair. You know, drinking, I don't know, sparkling rosé. I don't know. Oh, that's so, this smells really good. I didn't think it would be. I didn't think this beer would even just be this good at appearance and aroma. Like this has the potential off appearance and aroma to be like the fucking world's best Pilsner, honestly. Will it come through on the taste? Let's find out. Now, my palate, admittedly enough, is loaded with Magnum, Equinox, Matuka, Sabro, and whatever the fuck else. Something else. I've just drank a bunch of IPL and some white IPA. So, I'm going to try to take a few drinks and cleanse my palate before I really run this down here. The beer is cold. It's refrigerated. It's not truly cutting through these homebrews I did with that have obviously a lot more hops and are a lot more of a robust beer, honestly. Because even that IPL I did, I mean, shit, what would be the IBUs on that? Sage words of advice: don't drink a bunch of crazy ass homebrew before you start reviewing light beers like Pilsner or whatever. So, well, the white IP, what did that have? Mosaic, Sabro, and Matuka. Pretty serious hops. And the session IPL was 10 pounds of 2-row American 2-row, half pound 60 Crystal 60, 1 pound of rye. So there's rye in there, 3/4 of an ounce of Magnum. That Magnum really cuts through this powerful shit. And the Equinox on 3470, super clean, super sessionable. Poured it in a keg. Those are just left over, had to be bottled. Fucking awesome. That one turned out good. The white IPA was not as good as the last one I did. So, very sweet, very grainy, very bready. Almost with a hopped up palate. This beer does not cut through. And it doesn't taste good. Smells great. Looks great. I'm getting frothy and a lot of bread and a lot of grain. And the hops just aren't really... I wonder if that's from drinking, like, higher alpha acid beers. Not that the fucking IPL wasn't that high. But yeah, this Pilsner's just not really doing the Pilsner thing. Like when you just start out fresh on Pilsner and then just keep going with Pilsner or then switch to another beer after. You should always start with the Pilsner. So this is... I'm drinking in the wrong order. It's not... Or this beer's just super weak sauce. It smells like there should be more hops in it. Like off the nose, I'm getting more hops. Flavor-wise, I'm just getting like frothy, fucking staticky, styrofoamy carbonation. And I think I just blew the palate out with American hops before I tried this beer, honestly. And those beers weren't like crazy hoppy. It wasn't like I was drinking like 80 IBU beers or anything. Yeah, it's starting to taste more like Pilsner now. But I'm getting like a grainy, stale breadiness that's overriding. So at this, okay, maybe I'm not getting enough hops. Why am I getting so much fucking like bread crust? Like, smells pretty good. Floral. But you know what? So doing, oddly enough, a homebrew, I've been trying to like, I'm going to want to do more homebrew stuff. Noble hops. The alpha acids on noble hops are like, some of the ones I've tried have been like 2.2% alpha acids. Right? Or maybe 3.4. When we were talking about Saz, Hallertau. I got some Tetnang I haven't used yet. I had Czech. What the fuck was that? Czech, what do they call that? So I've used noble hops a lot. You can't really practically bitter a lot of beers with them. Honestly, I had to get Pearl. Because without Pearl being higher alpha acid and giving you that straight up American lager type bittering or Pilsner type bittering, if you try to like bitter any kind of beer with a 2.2% alpha acid noble hop, it just doesn't fucking work. And that's what this tastes like. Now, that means, okay, my palate might be destroyed from drinking American hops first. Okay, so is this beer going to be good if you just took a couple shots of bourbon? Right? Or maybe, I think it would be good if you had like nachos, you know, and all that fixings on there. Because, you know, like certain foods just like really want you to guzzle pill. But I'm wondering, and I might want to almost do this beer again at a certain point to wonder, yeah, it's not holding up to a palate that's been bombarded with a little bit of fucking hops previously. That IPL, that's just fucking, like, I got the recipe right here. It's just mostly 2-row, a little bit of Crystal 60, not much, and a little bit of rye. You couldn't even taste the rye in it, really. And a little bit of, like, the Magnum cut through, and you go, fucking Magnum's a pretty powerful bittering hop. You know, it really is. It's not neutral either. Like, people say, oh, Magnum's a neutral bittering hop. Bullshit. It tastes like American hops. It tastes like citrus and fucking pine a little bit. But more alpha acids coming out. Yeah, it is neutral for an American hop. For sure it is the most neutral American hop. But to my mind, Pearl is the neutral hop. Because hops, to me, taste like Pearl. They don't even taste like these noble hops necessarily. Because I'm just getting meadowy honeysuckle and, whatever, flowers, right? Flower garden. Starting to taste more like beer. It's frothy, though. It's frothy, and it's weak, and it's bready, and the bitterness is, like, gross. Now, maybe my palate's blowing out. Maybe this beer is just gross. Let me know in the comments if you got Krombacher. The dark one, it's probably better. This one might be good with if you were coming in with a totally clean palate. But, I mean, shit, you could be drinking wine before you have this. Like, if you're partying or whatever. So, like, it needs, smells good. It's not, it is erasing it, but there's like this funk. Like there's a stale funk. Hold on. What do you think how old do you think this beer is, huh? Does it say? Let's see. Oh. 2027. This beer expires on the 27th of January next year. It's August 10th or something. 2026. So this beer shouldn't expire for, what was that, 5 months? So basically, something like that. So it's not old. It was refrigerated when I bought it. Gee whiz. It's just got this funky, stale ass finish. Like, the equivalent to cardboard, but it's not cardboard. It tastes like wet sawdust. Yeah. Oh. Should we do some more reading, folks? What's going on? Is this a ingredients? Barley malt, hops, hop extract. Oh, yeah. I see what's going on. This is a crummy beer. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm getting like really nice floral sweet, right? That has something to do with the hop extract beers carry that. They carry that sweet, nectarous thing, right? But then it's like, that's the hop extract, right? Which I'm not, like, hop extract doesn't ruin beer the way malt extract. Like, malt extract's pure fucking garbage. Hop extract, you can get away with hop extract. It does give you that kind of, I'm going to try to describe hop extract here. Join along in if you fucking, how do you feel about hop extract in these Pilsners, in these lower budget Pilsner? It's tricky because it smells like the meadowy, it smells like the fucking honeysuckle, fucking flowers garden, right? You know what I'm saying? This doesn't hold up to the hops I was using. Shit, I was using Mosaic. For fuck's sakes. Right? The fuck out of town. Mosaic, Equinox, Matuka, Sabro. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, Mosaic, Sabro, Matuka, and IPA. And an IPL, Magnum and Equinox. Hop extract? Yeah. You really notice after you drink a fucking rugged-ass homebrew fucking 3470 Weinstefan or yeast strain clean-ass motherfucking Magnum right up your fucking schnozzle. Jeez, that is... Yeah, that's the problem here. This is the hop extract. It's not competing against real hops on the palate. Smells pretty good, but it smells kind of fake. It kind of smells... Europeans like fake flavors. They really do. Look at a lot of the foods they eat. They're fake ass shit in artificial flavors up the fucking wazoo, and they're fucking canned. They're about candy and cookies and like packaged cookies. And most people in the world, you know, if you're from North America, you don't know, you know, how much real food we eat here. Most of the fucking world eats pre-fucking made shit. And well, I'm not saying that like Germany doesn't make good beer, they do, but like they also make a lot of fake shit. And that's not just Germany, that's a lot of countries around that area too. It's like old people shit, man. Like, you know, old people eating their old people shit. Old people cookies and old people candy and ugh. I'm gonna spend my money on that shit. Yeah. It tastes like sawdust and sawdust and like shitty herbal tea. That's rough because this beer smells really good at first, but you know, like my palate's all masked with these fucking rugged ass, wild ass homebrews, like that fucking white IPA made with rice milk and coconut, homemade rice milk and coconut, hopped with fucking Mosaic. Mosaic is an incredible shit. I mean, Sabro, Matuka, those are incredible hops. This is hop extract. Yeah, it's not going to hold up next to that. Even though that white ale was like a little too old and it was like kind of a bad bottle, the fucking IPL was so killer that like, ugh. It's hard to drink a beer like this after that. And I'm not breaking up my own word. Like the white ale was at room temperature, you can't really drink it good, and that was a bad bottle. And that happens. Some of them are really good though, but this one was like kind of draggy and turbid. When I just drank a few minutes ago, yeah, this beer is not. So Pilsner can get really good, correct? So what should we deem the beer? This video is almost 20 minutes long. What should we fucking deem the beer? Well, it's not very good. So what was the last lager I had that was... last beer I had that was... Okay, so I did their Red Truck IPA. West Coast, pretty mild manner West Coast IPA. Not a lot of hops. Good solid beer, good sessionable, repeat buyer. Little on the tame side, but you know what's a beer for everyone. I get what they're doing. It makes a lot of sense. That was a fucking... Totally agree with what they're doing. That there's a place in the world for that beer. This, we don't need this beer. We don't need this beer. It doesn't need to be there. We got, I'm going to compare this to Warsteiner because they do the hop extract. It's not as good as that. I've been trying to drink over the hops in my palate. This beer tastes like styrofoam and sawdust and shitty herbal tea and fake hops. It smells pretty good. It looks good. It's not as good as Warsteiner. This is a Pilsner. This is from Germany. We're going to be a little rough on this beer. What should we deem the beer out of 11? Ooh. I don't know if I can pass it. 5.5 would be a pass. This beer's a 5. Doesn't quite make the grade. This is a fake good Pilsner. It's like I'm pretending to be a good Pilsner, but I'm not. That's what Krombacher Pils is. We're gonna fail Krombacher Pils. Slight fail. Pull up your socks, Krombacher Pils. You smell weird now that I've been drinking this beer. You taste weird. You taste like fucking sawdust and fucking styrofoam. You taste like garbage because that's what So this beer literally tastes like garbage because sawdust and styrofoam are the definition of garbage. So, kind of tastes good though. Kind of smells good. Sad day, 5 out of 11. Beerzerker, and I'm out. This beer is not worth buying, and I'm out. Yay!